Let's go. What is up, Moose fam? Game 5. What a banger. That's what we're here to talk about today. We're going to talk about Game 5 and all that went down. And, I want to make a few comments first, though. I want to say that this, despite some of the calls that the fans did not agree about, I think this was the best officiating we've had this series. The officials on ice did a great job of controlling the game. They gave penalties when needed. They missed a few, but let's be serious here. Even though there's 4 of them, it's a very hard job. They have to make split-second calls and hope that they get it right. I think they did an exceptional job on last night. And so hats off to you guys. Great job. It's a hard job, and you guys take the brunt of the complaints from the fan base. But last night was very fair called. A couple things I didn't like. There was a couple high sticks that were missed, that were blatant. An elbow on Moj in the corners that was pretty blatant. But overall, it was a fairly refereed game. A fair refereed game, whatever, you know what I mean. But we're gonna get into it, and before we do, I want to say that those of you who say the only reason we're still in it is because of Steinman need only watch this game. Steinman was great, don't get me wrong. He's lights out absolutely every time he's got the pads on for us. But last night was a team effort. Probably some of the best hockey I've seen all year from the boys. Everybody was finishing their checks. Everybody put in that second effort that you hear me talk about all the time. And because of that, they got the win. Every time they play like this, they're going to win. And, in my opinion, I think if they put their best foot forward like they did last night, I don't think there's a team that can stop them. They're an incredibly talented team. Young or not, they're an incredibly talented team, and when they put the effort in that they put in last night, there's nobody that could stop them. Absolutely incredible night, boys. You should be extremely proud of yourself. Coaching staff, same thing. We're going to talk a little bit about Lord in this video, because I think he brings something to the team that we haven't had in a while. And that's a coach that fights for his boys. The coaching staff expects our boys to put 110% out for them. But it's very rarely that you see a coach putting the effort in for the boys. Now, they all do it behind the scenes, but we don't get to see it. Last night with Lordo, we seen it. I love the animation on the bench, Lord. Keep up that good work, man. You're doing amazing with this young team, and I can't wait to see how your future develops with the Halifax Mooseheads. So let's get into it. We're just going to start it off right away with some hits. We got McNabb's throwing absolute body down behind the net. Ty Fair again, body. This is just, okay. Woodworth. Doesn't get the goal. He tries to come back for the second attempt, and McPhee puts him down. Woodworth does what he does, try to get a call. But should there have been a call on that? I mean, it was a cross-check. It is what it is. They've been playing like that the whole series. I love that hit from McPhee, and I love that McPhee stood over him. This is my house. Somebody needed to put it to him, and McPhee did, and great job. We got Walters down here throwing a massive hit in the corner. Good hit, buddy. Double team McNabb and Walt. I gotta play that again. Like, that was beautiful. Yeah. Let's go. All right, here we go. That's I went ahead instead of back. Sorry. Here we go. Walters throws his hit, and then McNabb and Walters absolutely tag team that guy. This is the goal. This is going really fast. This is the goal from Schultze. Beautiful little feed from Hundell over, and he just, boom, 5-hole. Beautiful goal. There's not much I can say about that kid. Schultze always gives it his all every time he's on the ice, and his boys needed him, and he was there for them. Great job, Schultze. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do out there, man. We're just going to keep cycling through these clips because there's a lot. Mr. Rain here with the Schultze jersey right after the goal. I love that. Now, after that goal, here's where we're going to stop it. after that goal, like right after that goal, Carrier was in front of the net with, I think it was Gauthier, and they were, cross-checking each other, and Gauthier landed a punch, and Carrier went down. I think he got a little lippy with the ref because he ended up getting a 10-minute game, or a 10-minute misconduct. There was only a minute left here, or 36 seconds or something like that left here, so they told him to go down the tunnel. But watch a little bit of this. Lordo's not happy about this. You see him say, he just got punched in the face, and, Schulte tried to find out what happened. Ref told him to go away. He does come down and talk to Lordo. Afterwards, there's Carrier going down the tunnel. He does come over to talk to Lordo. Lordo's pissed, and rightfully so. Like, stand up for your team. I love it, man. I love this. This is what I want to see from a coach. Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him, Lordo. You tell him, bud. Officiating's been trash all series. And then, so I'm sure it's been piling up on Lord, and he's been wanting to say something. And, this is just a straw that broke the camel back, and he's letting the ref have it. You see right here, he says he just punched in the face. Punched in the face. See that? And here it is. So they're cross-checking back and forth. Boom, punched him in the face, takes him down. It was Gauthier. Now, I didn't see what happened if he was beaking off to the ref or not. But that, to me, that should have just been they both walk away, no penalty. It's playoff. You can't. Nobody's been calling anything, and to call something like that, to me, that was mutual. I don't think either one of them should have got anything for that. That's that type of play, or extracurriculars as people call them, has been going on the whole series, and nothing ever called. It is what it is. It didn't affect the game. It didn't affect either side's play. So it is no big deal. Carrier had to sit. This is my son. So those of you who know me, you know my son. This is CJ. I want to see if I can get some sound on this, because the crowd absolutely went wild for him while he was doing this. Rewind it back a bit. All right. This is my boy. I can't get no sound for it. It's no big deal. There we go. A little bit of sound. But doing the whole refs are blind thing. And then Lordo, he's still pissed off. Lord, man, I got to tell you, if you ever see this, don't ever stop that. Keep that shit up. We love seeing the intensity from the coaching staff. It lets us know that you're here, that you're in it, that this matters to you. At least from a fan base's perspective. The player's perspective, I'm sure it lets them know that you have their back. Don't stop doing this, man. If there's something that you don't like about the officiating, let them know. We want to see it, man. We want to know that you have our boys back. We want to know that you care as much as the fan base does. And I can't say enough good things about you, man. I think here in Halifax, agree with me or disagree with me, I think we're very fortunate to have Andrew Lord as our head coach. You think back to the last few coaches we had Midgley. That was a show. That was a complete zoo. And then we had Sly, which Sly was, he seemed like the coach who let his coaching staff do the work, and, very unapproachable. You didn't see him get too animated on the bench ever. And then we got Lordo, and, I like Lordo's style. I think his energy is amazing. I love that he puts himself out there like this, and the boys like him. I hope he's here for years to come, because we need some consistency in our coaching staff, and I think Lordo may be the one to take us to glory. Let's keep playing. Enough kissing Andrew Lord's butt. Let's just move on. Sorry. All right, so then we got beautiful pass. Beautiful stretch pass to McPhee. And this is the second effort I'm talking about. McPhee gets his own rebound, bounces it off the pads. And the cool thing here, I got to give, let me go back here a bit. I got to give Gareth McDonald huge props. I don't know how, so I don't have the he's very experienced. He's seasoned. I don't have the experience to recognize things as they happen. I have to sit and think about it and look at stuff to come up with it. But minutes after making this call on the radio, he says something that I didn't even think of. It was an assist from Steinman to Schultz to McPhee. So he says all 3 overagers getting in on that goal. That's pretty fucking special. That's pretty special that it happened, but it's pretty special that he recognized that and he was able to put it out there. Good job, Gareth, man. Keep it up. I absolutely love listening to your commentary. I think you are incredibly skilled at what you do. So then we got hit after hit. We got Carrier, and down here we got, I think it was Schultz. Beautiful body. We're going to have hit after hit. We got, Hundell. We got Hundell. We got Nesradine coming up. Oh, no, this is the goal, the winning goal from Lincoln Wall. Congratulations, Wazzy, by the way. He's had a bit of a rough start here in Halifax with, he came over as kind of like a free pickup from Cape Breton. I think what happened is they released him. He comes over. He doesn't get every start. He's been on the healthy scratch list, and but he still shows up to every practice, works hard. He's very positive. Got a great smile on him, buddy. He stays positive, and when he gets the nod, he goes in and he does what he can. He performs. I've watched him myself get progressively better this season. He's great at keeping the boys on the outside when they're on the rush. And then, this is his first Halifax Moosehead goal. It's his first playoff goal. And it was a beauty. A little lucky, but he throws it on net. It took a weird hop off of Charon. And goes in the net. It looks like he bobbled it there for a second, regained control, threw it on net, and it went in. You chuck enough pucks on net, and eventually you're gonna get one in. And I think maybe he was looking for a rebound, and it went in instead. And hats off to you, man. It was great. You were able to gain zone without dumping it in, and you circled around, created some space, and fired it on net, and it paid off. Just a great goal to give us the lead, and that was the winning goal. Here it is. Bobbles, just throws it on and gets it. And his smile during this whole thing was amazing. And then a few plays later, coming back up the ice, I said it before. I don't know where Patrick McNabb came from, but before January, he was kind of just on the team. You didn't really notice him too much. But since the January break, this kid has been finishing hits. He's been, relentless on the forecheck. He's gotten so much better just in the few months that he's been, in the 6 months that he's been a Moosehead. But this right here, he absolutely destroys these guys' ankles. Let's see if I can wind a bit. Destroys these guys' ankles. He splits the D, and just beautiful. Absolutely textbook. Gorgeous play. McNabb, buddy, great job. Then we got some more hits. We got Hundell with another hit. We got, Nesradine with another hit. And it just kept coming. The boys were out there finishing hits, and it paid off. They don't like to get hit. Drummondville does not like to get hit. And when we put body to them, they don't like it, and they get flustered, and we win. But this, again, we're going to talk about second effort. Fontaine breaks his stick right here on the face-off, and he didn't give up. He knew he had to stay in the defensive zone because they were on the attack, and he plays some soccer. And I don't know if without him we would have got this puck out. So take a look. He's scrambling around. He's disrupting the play every chance he gets. He doesn't give up. He goes and follows the puck, disrupts the play again, tries to get it out, doesn't happen, and then we end up getting it out. Without him, not giving up, that maybe they score there. Great job, Fontaine. The second effort is what we need every time we're on that ice. And if we put in that second effort every time we're on the ice, we're going to get the win. the majority of the time, I don't want to say all the time, but the majority of the time, if we play the way we played tonight, we're going to get the win. And here we got Killer sealing the deal in with a minute 24 left, empty net. And this is an absolute beauty of a shot too. From before the blue line, he lets a wrister go, chest level into the net. Beautiful goal, beautiful shot. Boom. That's it. That seals the fate for the Voltigeurs for Game 5. Pushing a Game 6 in Drummondville, where I believe we have every chance in the world of going to the second round. This team just doesn't cease to amaze me. Great job, guys. They were very happy after the game. We ended up running into a few of them after the game. Very excited, and they're very confident that they will bring home the W. That's it for me, guys. Let me know what you think of Game 5 in the comments, or again, I'm very reachable on Facebook. I hope you're all healthy, safe, and happy out there. And as always, go Moose, go. What's up, hockey fans? If you enjoyed that video, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a video. We do interviews with past, present, and future Halifax Mooseheads. We do weekly recaps as well as a ton of giveaways. A like and a comment wouldn't hurt either. Hope you're all healthy, safe, and happy out there. And as always, go Moose, go.